Hello, my name is Jason Wetzel. I'm the Vice President of the Board of Directors for Pennsylvania Outdoor Veterans. Unfortunately, I never served in the military because of a high school football accident, but I always wanted to. My wife was on the board before I was, and we went to one of the retreats to help out, and I saw what it was doing for the veterans, and it just made me want to help more. So that's when I asked about getting involved, and they said, yeah, sure, we could use all the help we could get. And I've been with it ever since. Actually, with Pennsylvania Outdoor Veterans, it's about a year since we went on that first trip. I've been on the board about 6-8 months, something like that. I also helped out with some of the car shows in the beginning, just as volunteer, and which we could use as many volunteers as we could get right now. Anything helps. The camping trip we went to, basically, what I did there all day was basically cook food all weekend. And then the one night, sitting around the campfire, the veteran and his wife were talking about how much they needed to get away, and this was helping them so much just deal with everyday life. And it almost brought me into tears, just the way they were so thankful for it. Ever since then, I was like, I got to do more to help. Right now, I'm trying to help out as much as I can wherever someone needs help. We, like myself and another board member, we said, hey, we deal with cars all the time, car shows. We'll take over the car shows. We can handle those. So we're involved with setting up the car show or both car shows we're having. Right now, we're communicating text, emails, in person. We are in the process of getting an office, which everybody's looking forward to. So we actually have a headquarters, so we can do all our meetings and just make it a lot easier for us and make it look like we're growing, which we are growing. Serve the veterans better. Have them come meet us if they want, if they have to sit down and talk or anything. The first car show we're having it in conjunction with Egypt Memorial Park. They have a carnival every year for a fundraiser for the Park Association. And they asked us to be a part of it to help bring in patrons to them and to bring patrons to us so we can help two groups. As it is now, we're up to about 8 to 10 vendors. I know we have about 15 pre-registered cars in. We're hoping to get 200 to 300 cars. And it's going to go from, I believe, 11 in the morning to 5 at night. And there's going to be live music and food stands and even carnival rides. That's June 4th at Egypt Memorial Park. The second car show is September 17th at Delps Park right outside Danielsville. And they're, again, another nonprofit that helps the canine units for the police. They came to us and asked us, hey, we'd like to have a car show to bring more people in. So we're in the process of doing that. And we have flyers on our Facebook page, Pennsylvania Outdoor Veterans. And there's also contact information. If you ever want to ask questions, give Keith or myself a call, and we'll be glad to answer any kind of questions about it. With these events that we're doing, the car shows and so forth, we need volunteers as much as possible. I mean, even if you can't volunteer and you'd like to donate, you can go to our website, PennsylvaniaOutdoorVeterans.org, and hit the donate button. If you want to volunteer for a car show or volunteer for any kind of fundraisers we have, you're welcome to help us. I mean, any little bit of help will greatly be appreciated. Right now, we have a fundraiser going online through the help of a company that is doing our trophies for the car show. It's Self-Promotion Designs. There is a link on our Facebook page to that where he will print up T-shirts that we have designed up. Matter of fact, I'm wearing one of them now. He can do any kind of item with our logo on for the fundraiser, and he will make them up, ship them to you, and then at the end of the month, we get a check of our profits. So that's another way you could help us, just by buying some of our so-called merchandise. In the future, I'd really like to see the retreat center where we can host possible weekends every weekend, possibly 2-3 times a month. When we were talking about the retreat center before, we said about possibly having like a farm on there that we can have some veterans living and working the farm. We also talked about having buildings that we could do training on, like automotive and woodworking and metal fabrication, and just to help the veterans do more and keep their mind off of issues or connect them with other things and other people. If you're having troubles or not having troubles, maybe you've gone through it and you're doing great. If you would like to look us up, maybe you have something to tell a veteran that's having troubles that you went through that would help other veterans. I mean, we're in this together. Like our slogan says, you're not alone, we stand together. Helping everybody get together and help each other. We're nothing but a big family.